Hey, it's starting! Hey, I'm excited. Not actual gameplay footage. Oh, I know what this is. Is this Xenoblade?
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
I think this is Xenoblade. I don't know, I've honestly never played Xenoblade myself. I've always wanted to, but it's just one of the games I've never got. Or is this Monster Hunter? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm speculating on information that I don't have.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
They haven't shown big monsters, so I'm not really
It was as if she
sure
vanished
about...
off the face of all rest.
I'm sure that would be a dead ringer for people who knew.
A trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes.
I'm still saying Xenoblade.
This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex.
Yeah, it is.
I couldn't tell you. Because... I got an invitation to join Smash!
I don't even know who you are, but you're the new Smash character?
What? I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis! Smash Flare!
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
Flame Nova! Prominence Revolt! Blazing End!
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers! Ah! Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
Oh? What kind of... Is that like
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh?
an Echo Fighter, or does she turn into it?
Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning Buster! Photon Edge! Ray of Punishment! Chromazine! Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Right here!
Okay, so they can just switch. Okay.
Between each other freely?
Yeah. Okay, okay.
Blinding speed! Together, nothing can stand our way!
Alright, that's a pretty cool victory animation.
Aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
Is that the... Oh, that's a sick stage!
Funky by once in a while. Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
Oh, yeah, that... Oh, what's her final smash? Oh, Rex shows up. Okay, okay, okay.
Sure did!
So they got two final smashes depending as which one you are. So I think the down B would be the switch between Pyra and Mira.
Never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Like, they seem interesting. They seem very interesting characters.
Minasan. Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
Yes,
I'm Shinya Takahashi.
has been a hot
from
minute.
Nintendo. Last year, we
132
delivered some news
days.
through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Has been a hot minute.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mythra.
Mythra,
They
not
originally
Mira.
appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter
Also, you're not gonna
releases in
show it?
March,
Wait.
so we hope you'll stay
March.
tuned just a bit longer. All right, let's continue with our first batch
Wait, that's
of
actually really
Nintendo
soon.
Switch headlines.
Okay, okay. Yoshi. Fall Guys? Fall Guys coming to Switch. Which, like, I guess once they showed Fall Guys, I'm sure the eggs are prolific in Fall Guys, but, like, I've honestly never played it. But once it's on Switch, perhaps I will.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
Okay, few months. Woohoo!
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
What?
Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
No, don't do this to me. Don't give me games like
However,
that.
Everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered. By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Never heard of that game.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in two classic murder mystery games.
Oh?
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Two deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a
Interesting.
complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
I like how it's
But
the
that's not the only case to crack.
visual novel sort, but it's moving.
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
Honestly, sounds like very interesting games. Might have to pick them up.
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club. The
Might
Missing
have
Heir,
to get them
and
on my
Famicom Detective Club,
birthday.
The Girl Who Stands Behind.
It-
Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th.
That's my
Pre-orders
birthday.
Begin today. on
May have to
Nintendo
get
eShop.
them.
A new age of battles begins.
Oh? What is this? My brain immediately went to like Dynasty Warriors, but it's probably not. Because that's like a PlayStation thing. Unless... Are you actually doing this to me? Oh, it's Samurai Warriors 5, which I guess might be like a new name for like Dynasty
The
Warriors.
latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch.
But like
Dive
that,
into the
that's
history of the
Dynasty
Sengoku
Warriors.
period, as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character
Yeah,
designs
that's-
and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021. The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch. You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
Fascinating.
Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters,
Oh.
as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on
June
Nintendo
24th.
Switch, June 24th.
I've honestly never played any of the Mana games, so. Oh. Monster Hunter? Capcom, so yeah. I've always wanted to get into Monster Hunter, but it's also just one of those things I've never actually gotten around to doing. My brother loves it. And I always meant to pick up Monster Hunter Worlds, but I just never did.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet!
Like, I wonder if this is a new main title one or like a port of an older one.
Engage! Pull yourselves together!
But who knows, maybe I'll get this one.
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage.
That's a big
How
bear.
long do you think it's going to last?
Monster Hunter Rise.
Inoa, we should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
March 26th. That's like just around a month. Ooh, that looks pretty. Why do you always have to hurt me by giving the good ones after I buy my Switch?
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Yippee!
Fairway is open once again.
Thank you for getting my attention for golf.
Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
I wonder if they're going to announce like a Switch Pro today.
Take your time to think things
But they have to do something Zelda.
Then swing.
Because it's the 35th anniversary of Zelda today. And like, that's a
Enjoy
big
golfing
thing.
with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
At least they let you golf as Waluigi.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club.
And
Gently
fling it
swing
at
the
your
controller
TV and
have your
lose it.
character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing. On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn.
Oh.
Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going.
Interesting.
Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat
So
the
you gotta actually
competition.
run across the fairway.
Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii.
Jax,
in
was this
versus
game
play.
built for your
Put your
dad or
golfing
something?
skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
That's ridiculous.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch.
Please, I'm begging you,
Let's move
please
on
look
to more
forward to
Nintendo
it.
Switch
Somebody
headlines.
has to.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Alright.
Return to the
Oh.
unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
Fascinating.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind
Better be free.
gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection.
I don't wanna
Local
purchase
co-op
them.
play is also available. Scratch
Give
that
me
nostalgic
games.
itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today. Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs
That's
the
such a
zombie
like
and rebel
early
without a pulse.
2000s
Play on Nintendo
intent,
Switch,
like
March 16th.
late 2000s, early
Today,
2010s
Nintendo
game.
It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens?
Nani?
Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the
That looks
aliens
so
have taken
pretty.
over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
Here we go.
As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match.
I've never actually played No More Heroes
The fate
before.
of the world is at stake.
First one came out on the
Get ready to
Wii.
kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
And I think the second one was also on Wii.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
Looks so cool.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
I wasn't expecting it to be first person.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
It's got like that visual novel aspect to it.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
I'd love it.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
All right.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon.
Like, not every game that they can show will be
Batgirl.
specifically for me. They got a big demographic that they gotta show games for.
This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder
Honestly,
Woman
kind of
and
reminds me of the old Marvel games, or
Along with our friends
like the
Midge
Spider-Man
and Bumblebee
games
and
or the
Connor,
Avenger
we fight
games
evil
that you
supervillains to
would
keep
play
our
on
city
Wii.
safe. But we're not
But like,
just
it's
about
got
the
that
superheroes. We also have our
really
school lives,
artistic
and trust me,
design to
there's
it.
never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties.
Now that just feels like Persona right here.
Superstar post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter
What do they have to do to the building to make it fall
Just
like
gotta
that?
Make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch, June 4th.
I'm sure that will sell
Ready
really
to
well.
Use cannons and prepare for battle.
Is this Plants vs. Zombies? What has Plants vs. Zombies become? It's like Quake. Or TF2, or just like any arena first-person shooter battle game. Looks pretty cool, honestly. March 19th. That's really not that far away.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can. Band together on a quest to face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast Mii characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
I
Make 'em has
remember
been added as a
doing the
new feature in this
Miitopia on
game.
the
Amp up
3DS.
your Miis and get them ready for adventure.
The fact that
There's
they made a
also new
whole
wig
game
feature,
about it.
letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the
I
world
love
of
that one
Miitopia,
was just on the far
relationships are key.
right at the end.
So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle.
Did that a horse have horns?
Venture with friends and familiar
It did.
faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That's just a cute little game.
Super Mario-themed items are coming to your island.
Oh?
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary-themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
That was last year. It's Zelda year now.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Wait, really?
Then use them to travel between locations on your island.
That's actually really cool.
Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Don't do that.
A free update for the game launches February 25th.
Huh.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
Huh. That's pretty cool. But where's my Zelda stuff? It's not Mario year anymore.
We hope
It's
you
Zelda
continue
year.
Enjoying life on your island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game.
I've only heard good things about
I hope
Bowser's
you enjoyed
Fury.
that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
Zelda? Oh? I know this art style, but I'm not placing it, but it looks so pretty.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords!
Yeah, it's Octopath!
S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
I still haven't played so many games I haven't played.
And must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Project Triangle Strategy.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled
Yeah, this is done by the same people who did
conspiracies,
Octopath.
A brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Oh, and you can fast forward.
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations.
A lot of games like having this.
Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Ooh, that person looks cool.
I would ask you plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
So I wonder how many endings this game has.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022.
Yeah,
Please be on the
Octopath
lookout
Traveler
for more
had
information in the future.
like 3 different titles.
After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please
Looks
look
very
forward
cool.
to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Star Wars Bounty Hunter game? Star Wars Hunters. You're not gonna show me anything else?
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Alright, that's enough information. Oh, Fortnite. Maybe. I see that background and I think Fortnite.
City interviews.
It's EA, so it's probably. Is it? That's that font.
Gorgon love battle. Gorgon use many weapons.
I don't know. I don't play it. It could be. It could not be. I'm saying it is.
Soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead.
I genuinely actually have no idea what this is. My brain tells me Fortnite, but it's also telling me I'm wrong.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master.
So this is like a whole new game. No, it's a whole... What on earth? That background made me think Fortnite, and so did the font, but this is a completely different sort of thing than all I was expecting.
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes.
Be the ball. Be
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
Eat this!
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers! Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max,
I am so confused with this game.
Joe?
Pass to me. What?
Is it like dodgeball?
Oh, come on, man, one more game.
So it's like dodgeball. It's EA, Valiant Studios.
The fight for survival starts now.
Oh.
Hang on tight.
Yes?
'Cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series.
Like, it looks like Pokemon, but...
Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
Like, you can't tell me these characters don't look like Pokemon characters.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Fascinating.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
Physical release?
Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for
almost kind of worth it
previous
just for
Supergiant
that.
titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story.
Alright, yeah, I'm getting
Escape
that.
the underworld again, or for the first time.
Not even
with
for
a physical version
the
of
fact of
Hades
the
on
game.
March 19th.
Like, I got it on my Switch already. I just wanted the book and the
Deadly
soundtrack.
Action games, one masterful collection.
Ninja Gaiden?
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Are you, like, lining people up for a new Ninja Gaiden game?
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos.
Oh, that PS2 era
Other
game.
super
Oh.
ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
Oh yeah, it was Xbox 360.
Revel in the
And I think
intensity of
PS3?
Ninja Gaiden in one
I only
dynamic
ever played the
collection.
NES Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
But that
slices
looks
its
really
way
cool.
onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
I want, because that looks like a fun time. Ooh,
More
DLC
battles
for
are
Age
coming
of
to
Calamity.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Still haven't actually beaten it. Need to get around to doing that. I played a decent amount of it and then I just kind of stopped. The same could be said about a lot of games that I have. Wait, can you play as Robbie and Pyra? Or just an expansion pass for more characters? New added weapons for Link, costumes, expanded roster, and I didn't have time to read the rest of that.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life as the brave knight
Like, I wouldn't
Arthur
say
will
legendary,
unleash weapons,
but
spells and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys.
Saga Frontier Remastered
has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the
that
protagonists.
PS1
Each
era.
with their own stories.
Oh.
With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo
Well, that's one
Switch.
way to revive someone, I
Fight for
guess.
fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far?
Pretty good.
There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so
Yeah.
we hope you'll stick with us.
Yeah.
Next,
You've only shown
please
one
take a
Zelda
look at
thing.
this.
Hello there.
Hello,
I'm
Eiji Aonuma.
producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game.
I just want any news on
We don't have
anything.
anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
I'm content with that.
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
What is it? Skyward Sword, really? Like, out of all games to pick, they chose Skyward, unless it's going to be like a multi-pack, which I hope it's a multi-pack, because I'll honestly be a little bit upset if it's just Skyward Sword. But I was actually thinking earlier today that, like, out of all the console Zelda games, I've played Skyward Sword the least. I've only played through it once. I was watching a video on Twilight Princess. Skyward Sword HD. But I want more Zelda games. Give me more.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Which I'll get,
This
obviously.
game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
Wait, you released that on the 25th
Legend of
anniversary.
Zelda
That's a
Skyward
cop-out to
Sword
do it on the
featured a control
35th
scheme.
as
Players
well.
would use the Wii
30th,
Remote Plus
35th?
controller as a sword
35th.
and the nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
So,
The
like,
Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks.
I was kind of hoping it would
You
be
can
like
perform
full
other
arm
actions
movement
like
with
using both
the shield
controllers to
one.
wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat.
But how do you play with a controller?
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Clever, honestly.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to
It'd
the
be a
right,
while to get used to it, but once you do get used to it, it's actually
tilt the
really
stick in the
interesting.
respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself.
And the Hylian shield.
We hope that people who played the original game
scoff
on
at
Wii,
that.
and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
July 16th.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop, and the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Like, I thought Skyward Sword was perfectly fine. I liked it, loved the story.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward
But I'm pretty
Sword
sure it's the most disliked Zelda game out of all of them. So very interesting choice for them to only do that one.
What did you think?
They did
The
3
Legend of
Mario
Zelda
games
Skyward
last year.
Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch.
Like,
It includes intuitive motion
I'm fine with it. I'm still gonna get
button
it.
controls by tilting the right control
It's the
stick.
last one I figured that they were gonna
The
do.
next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
No, it's not what I thought it would be. A Splatoon? You can customize your little buddy. What is going on in the Splatoon world? You're just allowed to bring that longbow onto the train with you? I'm liking the music. Like, I never even played Splatoon 2. I played Splatoon 1. I loved it. Played a lot of it. Back into the game. Next year.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned.
That's
for
just
more
next year.
information at a later
Not too
time.
outrageous.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Very fun. Thank you for watching. Very fun. Very fun. That was a... Is there like... I'm also kind of shocked that there's not a chat, but I was watching some old videos earlier. Yeah, that was a fun one. Quite a few pretty cool games.